Son of a bitch. That's not how you start a stream. Jesus Christ. What? Why did I do that? Let's see. Where is it? Shut up. I know who I be. I be me, the Crash Bandicoots. Do that. Do this. Do this. Do this. You gonna load? There you go. Good job, buddy. Okay. I'll put this up here. "50-minute stream since you almost at the end." Well, you know, I have a high tendency to die a lot, so we'll see. Let's see. We have to change the thing. So if I remember correctly, we've done 2 of the levels, so we still have to do Night Fight, Pack Attack, and Spaced Out, and then obviously the boss. So let's get to it. Night Fight, and oh wait, I could have switched to Coco. What about the Coco? Damn it. God damn it. If I get a game over, I'll well, it won't make a difference. So, well, that's not a good way to start a level. Jesus Christ. Maybe, you know, rethink my life choices. Well, I'm about to die anyway. Maybe it was all for the best. Wait, what's the slot? Okay. There we go. For a late game level, this seems a little weird of a choice. But that could just be me. Fuck me! The way the YouTube chat is supposed to happen is it's supposed to, if it goes 30 seconds with no one talking, then it'll disappear on its own. But I haven't made it transparent. Also, what's up, Orion? So I guess the idea is that we get the fireflies as we go through these. Crash is one of those games I will never feel confident about my platforming. And it kind of pisses me off because I feel like I should be confident, but I'm not. Particularly because this is like one of the few games I can have where I will legitimately just fuck up. What? Nice. I don't know if this is the right one. Whoa, what the fuck? Obviously these are enemies, but like it's throwing me off. Oh no. Well, could have been worse. The idea here is I have to be as quick as possible, otherwise I will pay dearly for my actions. I guess we could try for the gym. Boom, boom, boom. Well, that's not good. Damn it. I feel like it took way too long for me to die on that, and it kind of pissed me off. Wait, did I not get the... Hold on. Jesus. I was like, what the hell? And then we do this. I probably could have did this before getting, but it's too late now. Oh. Yeah, I couldn't see. Yeah, I see what it is. If I take too long, that's what it is. So I might have to just take the L on that for right now. Oh my God. This is horrifying. Get out of here. It's highly encouraging me to like... Damn it. I hate the slide in this game. It is not as fluid as I think the game wants to pretend like it is. And I hate it. Well, wait a second. Jesus Christ. We didn't finish, but we got the gem, so we're going to take the W for that. Woo! Level finish. Also, what's up, Kuro? The amount of retries I get is insane because the depth perception be damned. 1 millimeter is enough to screw me over and crash moves very slippery. Yeah, I don't, this is why I don't really enjoy playing these games. These games stress me out more than they should. Purely for that reason. Like, it's hard, like, I know, oh, wow, you have to, oh, no. Is this a jetpack level because it says pack attack? I wonder if it's a jetpack level. Oh, it's a jetpack level. God damn it. Why would they, I don't understand why this game thought it was smart to be like, hey, let's introduce this concept that, oh, God. Oh, my God, what? Can I, what the f? That's right, because they made this thing where, like... Up and down literally is what I think it is, and that's what's pissing me off. Forward and backwards is not the same. I don't know why they thought this shit was good. Shit does not control well enough to be for me to be like, yeah. Oh, this is ass. I hate it. Damn it. See, that depth perception is ass. I have no idea where Richie is, actually. This is like my least favorite type of... Someone's like, oh, you don't want to do the jetpack levels and get all the boxes? I think y'all think this game's level design is fun enough to want me to do that. This game generally stresses me out. Especially when they thought, hey, you know what'd be cute? Let's put the most annoying type of game design right here. Because we think that shit should be fun. Nice, okay. There we go. Jesus Christ. My hands are literally sweating. Alright. Oh no, the depth perception is crazy on this. Alright, I'm gonna wait until everything goes up and forward. Oh, why did I do that? I saw him put laser out in his hands, and my brain was like, nah, I'm good. Even though I was obviously not good. Almost like I just didn't learn my fucking lesson. Hold on. That's one. That's two. There we go. This game definitely needs ship points like all the fucking time. Oh. Wow, this game is ass. I hate it. Like, GG's, you thought we were done? What are you, stupid? Oh my God, we're still going. Jesus Christ. I hate that. That had my hands sweating, bro. Fuck. I almost got all the boxes, though. Oh, well. GG's. God, I had my hands sweating. Now, unfortunately, I think this is the game that also thought it was cool to make the final boss a fucking, whatchamacallit, a jetpack level. Which means the trauma I'm about to suffer is about to be immense. I get the controls, I just don't fucking like them. They essentially made up, down, left, right on the controller fucking up, down, left, right, meaning you don't go forward or backward. That's the trigger. So that's the difference. Not in love with it. Oh, what? Yeah, because that makes sense. Make heated platforms. Fucking love this game. The fuck? What do you mean you haven't suffered enough? Assholes? Don't you love a game where if you fucking... No, the dream is dead on that one. The dream is absolutely dead on that one. Yeah, that's on me. That's absolutely on me. I haven't played Gex, so I won't really comment on that, honestly. I don't know much about Gex, actually. Crash, I think, is one of those IPs that gets a lot of love purely because of it. Okay, thanks, Hitbox. I get that I technically touched the feed. I just hate that the game was like, yeah, I'm playing this on PS5. This is the PS5 version. All right, let's get it. Hold on. We gotta lock in on this, baby. This is technically our last traditional level, so, you know. Try to put in a genuine effort here. Get out of here. What? Come on. I did the slide maneuver. The game's being fucking picky about the animation. Hopefully everyone else is doing okay. How did people enjoy the state of play from earlier, which I thought was all right. I will say I enjoy the vibe of that state of play way more than like our normal state of plays. Just the energy and the people we were dealing with. Game is so fucking picky with this hitbox. Some things are like overly tight, overly precise, and then some things are like overly spacious. And you won't know if you're fucking up until you hit the wrong thing. Like, yeah, visually I can see that I hit the tentacle, so it counted as a death, but like, damn, game. This is gonna be the level that fucks me up, not the fucking jetpack level? That's crazy. See, I shouldn't be able to stand on that red part according to the other thing. Oh yeah, it's Square's beloved series, Octopath Traveler. See there, I touched the tentacle. The game's weird about what it considers like a hitbox, and it's kind of pissing me off actually. Because I know it's playing with me. Okay, I don't like this. Oh, this is one of those ones that doesn't change at all. But it's in a weird spot, so you can easily run into a situation where you do that. I don't really need the Wumpas, I'm gonna be real with you. Oh, no, it's one of those sections. The only way this works is if I jump over it or jump on it. There we go. All right, hold on. Fuck, I should have just slid. I got paranoid. That's completely on me. Oh my god. Crash 4 was underrated? Was it really? I think most people say it's their favorite, don't they? Damn it! It's all about timing, ladies and gentlemen. And for those who don't know, I have terrible timing. Damn it. I think I'm overthinking it, and I'm just paying for my overthinking. If I were just to chill out for a second and just kind of... Sometimes with these kind of games, you have to just kind of like stop thinking. But I'm overthinking the jumps because of how weird the fucking enemy placement is. Because I think it's meant to be designed in a way that if it's good game design, it's meant to be like, hey, you're good enough to where you can kind of speed run it if you know what you're doing. That's if you know what you're doing, though. If you don't know what you're doing, then you know, suffer. Damn it. See, if I committed there. Oh, I didn't hit any checkpoints. Fuck. Like, I really want to do this beginning section again. Bro, I never played Crash, but the hitbox is pissing me off. Yeah, the hitbox is really fucking specific. It's like the... oh. I think... oh, you know what? Never mind. We're not going to worry too much about it. Alright, drop it. I'm gonna get these anyway because I might need Wumpas for an extra life later. No, that's not gonna cut it. I love this game because that still counts as a death. I love it. Even though Coco's model just fucking disappeared. It's trying to do the squashed animation, but because I got hit downwards, that's what I don't like. I knew that was probably gonna happen because a lot of old school games keep that shitty fucking design where they still can kill you even if there's technically nothing to squish you under, and the game's just like, I don't fucking care. God damn it. This game's so fucking picky about how it wants to acknowledge its hitboxes. It glitched the animation. It's one of those things because I got technically hit by the thing. It wants to count it as a squished animation, but technically it didn't hit the ground. So it's mainly just the thing that it touched me mid drop. See, that's dumb, bro. You shouldn't be able to kill me in that particular situation. But because they didn't change the programming for the fucking thing, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, that's the problem. Like, it obviously was supposed to change the animation. It didn't, so now I just have to deal with it. And I hate it. There we go. The fact that the game can have you accidentally hit the coin seems a little ridiculous to me. I never understood how that was good game design. Spoiler alert, because it fucking wasn't. That was the problem. See, look at it. Look at this fuckery. Look at this. I don't even think this is optimized in a way that like you can do that easily. I really don't think it is. Does this thing even? Oh, this is the one where it doesn't change no matter what you do. But see, if it had caught me in mid-jump while it was coming down, it would have still squished me and counted me as a death. Because, you know, that's fucking fair game design. Even though it's fucking not. See, that hitbox is dumb. Damn it. That's on me for getting too close, but still. I'm still angry about it, so fuck them. See, I mistimed it. I should have just slid. I really don't like the slide in this game, like, at all. Because I think they're under the impression it's better than it actually is, and it's not. And I get this is based off of another one, but still. But most Sonic games seem better than this. I would argue, I would agree, actually. Oh, and they thought it was funny. They said, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put this fucker right here. This is shit design to me. See, that's bullshit. Even when I hit him, because, and you know what's crazy? He has a shield in front of me. So my thought process, if we were putting logistics in the game, would be like, well, the shield's in front of me, so even if he gets blown up by it, I shouldn't still die off of the contact. Spoiler alert, I still die off of contact. Because that's somehow fucking fair design. Even though it really isn't. It really fucking isn't. The game doesn't fucking care. You're supposed to jump over when he does that. When he goes, that's when you jump. 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 But here's the problem. Yeah, you're supposed to hit him and then jump backwards. And then they do this shit. Oh, no. See, his range is so short. I have to immediately do this jump and then go right into a slide or else I'm dead. Or, you know, fucking just hope I have nitro things to kind of circumvent the bullshit. Ah, this is stupid. It's designed where he's always doing that. And so now I gotta be confident the animation's gonna kick in. Jesus Christ, I hate this. I'm just glad that, and look, here's the same thing. You gotta do a fucking, essentially I had to do like a slide jump right into a fucking another slide. Otherwise, I take the hit and I die. And how many lives do I have? Where are my lives? They don't tell you where your lives are? What kind of shit is this? Yeah, I have to do that. This is not fun design. I want that to be stated, bro. See, fuck the hitbox, bro. Fuck the stupid hitbox, bro. This shit sucks. I immediately have to land. Shit's so dumb. Wait, what? Oh, that's right. It's one of those. Oh, I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, knew it. It's one of these fucking things where it's like, hey, you know what'd be cute? This shit. The best thing to do is to do a double slide here. I have to essentially do a double slide. Which you can't do, by the way. I just realized that. The game actually... Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful concept of a checkpoint. I think I got to avoid this outright. Fucking... I hate this. Oh my god. I get it, you know, last level is gonna be, the last normal level is gonna be a pain in the ass for checkpoints. But just fuck you, game. My biggest problem with this level is this level has every single issue like this whole game has, other than the shitty ice physics. That's like my only saving grace. And that's still possible to fuck me over, actually. I guess the good news is I'm not getting killed by the early sections anymore, but whoop-de-fucking-do. And then we're doing this goofy shit where I have to time how I jump this, because if I try to slide into them, I'm taking the hit. Actually, that would have been probably the perfect time to do it, actually. So yeah, I still took the hit. Fucking hate this shit. And then this is the one that doesn't... Yeah, I mean, Rich is not missing the final boss, which I think is what he's probably more entertained by. To be fair, I didn't notify you guys, so it's not like they're aware I'm streaming. I'm in the Discord. Love this shit. Love it. Fucking love it. Fucking hitbox, bro. Like, do I get the hitbox? Sure. I understand why it's like that, but fuck you. I don't care. Shit sucks. And then I gotta hope the hitbox kicks in just in time. Otherwise, I have to take the hit. So same thing here. And then do that. And then I gotta gamble with this shit. And then hope the animation kicks in. But the way he's moving, the animation never kicks in. So I have to essentially slide under this. Hope it gives me enough time to do what I want to do. And then land on his fucking head. Then hit the checkpoint. And then see, if you're off like even a little bit on the... See, that actually could have killed me. And I ain't gonna lie to you. And then here I have to essentially, I don't think, the problem is you also can't double slide during this. That's the other fucking problem. I don't even think you were able to land that properly. Damn you, game. Fuck. I'll just let them all drop first. God damn it. This is the one I'm not confident on figuring out how to do. You cannot double, there is no double jump in this game, Lightning. If it had one, oh, I would know. I fucking hate this. Hate it. Just fucking hate it. Least favorite kind of gameplay, and I ain't gonna bullshit you. Okay, I definitely should have got hurt there. I don't know why I didn't. I'm not going to question it, but I should have definitely gotten hurt there. Yeah, that one would have killed me just off of the rip. This is another one I could technically avoid in the same way. I got to be real careful about this. Damn it, that's on me. I'm gonna try something. That didn't work. Didn't fucking work. God damn it. No. I don't know what you're supposed to do for this. That's the only one I don't understand how you're supposed to jump over, because if I jump in the middle, then jump immediately, I'm getting hit on the way down. We'll try it. Yeah, there's no way. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. Are you supposed to? I always thought you were supposed to slide jump, but you don't cover enough distance to slide jump. So it's not slide jumping. So I'm like, what the fuck would you do? Like, what is the method for that? Because it's not fucking slide jumping. Or I just need to get fucking lucky. Yeah, the short hop is probably what I was not happy about. Because I already don't like this game's platforming. This game's platform intrinsically stresses me out. Don't you love when the fucking hitbox doesn't care that you fucking hit it? What do you mean it was fair? What do you mean I'm over exaggerating? Nah, that's you. You're just a shitty person. Oh, no, 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 no. See, if I fuck up that jump. There's another one of those ones where I gotta. See, I feel like the hitbox should have punished me for that. And it doesn't, so it confuses me. Because I think I probably should have been punished. And the game just chose to be like, nah, you're good. Yeah, you're done. Alright, hold on. See, a short hop makes me think I can't clear that, honestly. Like here. There we go. If I time this right. There we go. I don't know why I didn't just run there. Let's try the short hop. That still doesn't really fucking work. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. They want you to do something, and I definitely don't know what the fuck it is. And that fucking stresses me out. Yeah. That short hop is ridiculous. You're talking about this. I know what you're talking about. And my clothes are finished in the washer. Dog, it's such a tight fucking thing. It actually pisses me off. Dog, there's no way. What are you supposed to do? That's gotta be like a long jump you gotta do. I'm gonna try a long jump. Yeah, I was too close. Fuck! I hate it because this is gonna be my death knell. I only made that literally because the game gave me some shit. If the game didn't give me anything, I would have been dead. Because I don't understand what you're supposed to. Of course it's that fucking close. Of course it's that fucking close. Let's see if I can lock the... You can barely get out of that. Like, barely. Oh no. What were you supposed to do? Fuck. Ah, my God, I hate this. I'll be right back. I need to put my clothes in the dryer. I'll be right back. Jesus fucking... I don't know why I took my glasses off. Jesus, I hate that kind of fucking design. Especially when it isn't clear. This man's been evilly laughing in the background this whole fucking time. Like a crazy person. Most of the other stuff I've gotten okay with. Like, I still don't like this level's design, but I can see that should have killed me, actually. According to this game's, like, logic, but apparently it doesn't fucking consistently have that shit. So fuck them, I guess. If this game was more consistent with its like design, I'd be a little bit more forgiving for some of these weird fucking missteps. What? When did it get this fucking close? There we go. The goal is to get as far as you can, because the part that's gonna trip me up and get me killed, unfortunately, is later in the fucking level. See, that's shitty timing. Damn it, that's on me. I actually hit it twice. That was why it's on me. Because I could have avoided it. I'm gonna smack my hand on this. I would have crashed out. See, it's that's literally a timing thing. The timing for this is so fucking tight. Not impossible, just tight. Once again, not impossible, just tight. See, if I were to stack my masks, I could probably get through that section, even not knowing how the shit worked. I hate this. See, I'm able to walk on it, kinda, even though the hitbox shouldn't have let me do it. Because you saw it happen. The hitbox shouldn't have let me do it. But it does, and it always confuses me. I got the gang. That was another one where it shouldn't have let me. Well, technically I took a hit, so I'm embellishing a little bit there. But still. That also means if I take a hit here, I'm dead. Okay, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do here. The way it would make the most sense is to just straight out avoid it. Was I at the end of the level too? That's wild. I was at the end of the fucking level, bro. Fuck this. Fuck this stage. Fuck this stage. I hate that. Those lasers are like my least favorite because I don't understand the hitbox for them. But we got the last gem, so now I believe it's just the boss fight. I think this is Jimmy Neutron, I believe. If I'm right, someone can go check the voice credits, but I think that's Jimmy Neutron's voice actress.
He's telling him everything.
Okay. L2. And then save. Oh, I think it's this. I hate it. I hate that they don't let Coco do certain fights. It bums me out. And then they thought, hey, this would be cute. Let's make this a fucking jetpack level because that shit's fun. Oh, God. Oh my God. Nice. Oh God. What the fuck? I'm hoping the game knows that that's not how that's supposed to work. Because, bitch, how you give me an update? Ooh, damn. Oh, was that the end of the game?
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex Vortex? It's still up there.
Oh, that's the boss. Oh. Okay. So that was Crash 2? I'm not gonna lie, that boss is so anticlimactic, I'm genuinely confused. That's it? It's just 3 hits? It almost seems like you couldn't die. Okay. Could you lose that? Is a better question. I didn't know you could lose it. That's kind of crazy. Damn. I think we beat it in under an hour, I think. Which, to be fair, was 3 levels and a fight. So, realistically, it shouldn't have even took me 30 minutes. I feel bad because Richie isn't here. I almost want to text him and be like, bro, I hope you... Hold on. You can lose? Hold on, wait. I'm going to call Richie on his... phone. Watch he not pick up his phone. I'm going to be so pissed, bro. Tyrone's doing... Tyrone's streaming Pokemon. Let me see. I'm gonna call Richie real quick. He may not pick this up. We'll see.
On the way, bruh.
Yeah, I already beat the game.
Hey. Didn't even ask girl, did you?
No, I mean, it would have been nice though. Get on the call anyway. I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. We're kind of sitting here going through credits right now. Let's go through its credits, but yeah, get on the call. What are you doing, man?
I'll just roll with the thing. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, just no. All right. I don't know if y'all heard him. I hope that went through to the mic. If it didn't, that's a shame. That's Crash 2, I guess. No, we're not starting Crash 3. That's why I said last week the end was going to be 15 minutes. Well, I mean, technically it was still an hour, so it was still an hour's worth of content. So it's not like nothing was accomplished. Actually, when I'm lying, it wasn't an hour. It was 45 minutes. I'm lying because I started at 9:15. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That last platforming level is a piece of shit, though. Like that's I genuinely want to go look up how you're supposed to dodge some of those things, because some of that shit just doesn't seem fair. Like at all. Which doesn't fucking make sense to me, because why would you do that? Also, I guess I should quickly say Happy Veterans Day for the veterans who for all their service in the military and any sacrifices they've made in service of the country. So, you know, yeah.
especially those that play platformers like this video game.
Richie, so real quick, not the last level, like not the boss fight. Isn't that the one where Tyrone crashed out on and you had that famous Twitch moment? Isn't that from the last boss, the final boss in this game?
Yeah, for the final boss.
Well, what was the reason for that? Was it because he Richie could have swore because he was on the phone. I thought he was gonna say something wild, but he didn't. It's okay. Yeah,
no,
but
I was actually laying down.
Is that just because he hated the jetpack level, so finding out that the final boss was the jetpack level was enough?
Yep.
Okay, that's what I thought, because it couldn't have been off the difficulty, because I beat it on my first try. The only thing I want to say is the platforming level before it, that long platforming stage, I forget the name of the level. What the fuck are you supposed to do with those rays that shoot if you walk on them? But in that level, they're surrounded by like fire spikes, so you can't just walk across it. You have to jump on the platform and then jump off of it before the laser hits you. But the laser's so fucking quick, so I kept dying to that section. Actually, I've only been streaming for 45 minutes, and 15 of those 45 minutes was just on that level. Because the platforming it's requiring for that is stupid. It's unnecessarily tight and very unforgiving. But that laser section was probably the one I genuinely just don't think it's explicitly stated how you're supposed to deal with it. Like, the only reason why I got through it is because the game sometimes gives you an Uka mask when you die and you revive at a checkpoint. I had to buffer it with a hit, because I'm like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? The only thing we did that was kind of works is if you slide jump, and then I think the hit detection just doesn't work, because I slid jump, still landed on top of the spike, but the game didn't count it as a hit. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck you're supposed to do for that section. I don't even know if you know what I'm referring to.
You're talking about... No, just to make sure, you're talking about...
It's like the last platforming level.
Spaced Out?
It's probably what it is.
Well, I mean, that's the last one.
Yeah,
it's called Spaced Out.
Yeah, that's it. And there's sections where if you get hit with the ray, it shrinks you and it counts as a death. Like that's
so for that, it's just kind of it really depends on the slide jump and how soon you can do that while jumping over the ray. But you also have to do it at a point where you can make it to the other side. I would say that's actually really difficult. Even I don't enjoy doing that,
because it's
I enjoy having to do it.
Yeah, because it's not consistent, and I gamed over on it just because I couldn't figure out. Like, Lightning in the chat was like, you're supposed to short hop it, but you don't have enough time. Even if I short hop, by the time I'm in midair for the second hop to get off the platform, the rays already hit me, and I've already counted it as a death. So I'm like, there's got to be a consistent way to do it. And obviously, if I look up videos and stuff, yeah. Also, side note, as far as my opinion on this game, I'm not a big fan. I'm not gonna lie to you. It suffers a lot. Granted, I can't tell if it's because of the Insane trilogy or the original. There's a couple design choices I just think are kind of fucking annoying. But once again, I can't tell if it's the remake, because Crash is unnecessarily heavy, and this game has a bad habit where, and I think it's just the way Crash design is, depth perception is one of your most dangerous things in this game. It's not like it's I get it. This is early 3D, so this is before like we had a fuck ton of standards. But it wants to play like a Sonic game in some levels with the depth perception of like a 3D game that hasn't been perfected yet. So I feel like I'm always running I feel like I always run into the issue where I misjudge my jumps, and I just die in a hole. Surprisingly, the tightness some of the like gaps in some of the early to late levels have is some shit I would expect in like late game other games. This game just naturally does that, which is why I think people make the joke about this game being the Dark Souls of platformers. I don't think it's that offensive, but it has its moments where you're like, this is just shitty design. Now, the eyes level thing, I'm going to chalk to the Insane Trilogy just not nailing the physics correctly, because from what I've seen from most people say, that's not consistent with the original game. Actually, I think you've said it too. It's not consistent with the original game in terms of how it works. Nope. But yeah, this game has random spikes in its level design. Some levels are okay, and then some levels get unnecessarily hard and unforgiving. Like the fucking polar bear run, where you have to run with this polar bear across the whole level, and the level doesn't stop. It just keeps fucking going. And my problem is, if that was like maybe like in the last world, I still wouldn't like it, but I understand it. That bitch is like in the first fucking world of the game, the first or second world, and I'm just like, why the fuck is it like this? So for me personally, I almost would argue I don't know if I co-sign it, but I low-key want to say I prefer playing the first game over the second game personally. But that is but that's my opinion.
No, I mean that's why, honestly, if you had asked me at the beginning, which to be fair, it wasn't asked because, you know, it was assumed that, the remake might just be better. But if you had asked me at the beginning, you know, basically asking, would I play the original or the remake? As much as I would obviously prefer like the remake in terms of like the better visuals and etc., I would have if it were up to me, I would have asked you to done like the original, just because it's less heavy. It probably would have been like a little bit more easier to get away with your skill set of the Crash games. Like, it would have been not necessarily easier, but maybe the experience might have been a little bit better.
But I want to know you. I'm gonna get to the portion I'm talking about that pisses me off, because I don't understand what you're supposed to fucking do, and it gets them.
I see it.
Also, my question is, do you prefer the first game or the second game? Between the two, which is the better game in your opinion? See that?
It doesn't matter if it's the remake or original.
Either one. I'm not gonna hold you to one or the other. Because it could be that in the originals, the second game is better, but in the remakes, the first game is better.
Shit, that's actually kind of tough. I think they're kind of. I think honestly, it's a lot more easier for me.
See, I hate that.
Yeah. See, I think in terms of completing it, like a completion style, I actually think it's a little bit more easier with the. I think it's a little bit more easier with the remake, kinda, for me. But
no, I'm not asking for completion. I'm asking like your experience with the game, like as a whole, not just the completionist.
Okay, so we're not just talking about completionists.
No.
I would say between like either the remake or the original. I think 2 still gets it for me slightly, just because the variety of levels, and I like going through like different types of environments because it gives you a little bit more challenge. Because the first one is just on like 4 islands, and they're kind of all mostly the same levels for the most part, because you got the jungle levels, you go inside the temple, you go for the bridge 2 times.
So it's this particular thing. It's this. What the fuck are you supposed to do with this? Because if I jump on this, then by the time even if I do a short hop, I'm getting hit.
So for me, I just do. From a good distance. I would just slide jump over it, so I don't even hit the button at all.
See, that's what happens. I hit the spike at the end.
I think I might have to. I mean, for me, I just look at where I'm at and I try to calculate whether or not I'm going to hit it. And most of the time, sometimes, I usually just don't end up hitting it. But again, that could be very much so where you position the character.
That's kind of true. Like before I did that same thing and I didn't get hurt. This time I got hurt. It's not fucking consistent. That's my fucking problem.
Yeah. And see, for that one, that's why I would.
I also don't think the slide. I also don't think the slide goes far enough. I'm gonna be real with you. So like here,
the remake, no.
So I feel like you're supposed to do here. Same issue. If I didn't have the mask, I would have died, and that's literally what happened to me. My brain was like, "Oh, I got it."
That's actually a good point that you brought up, where it's like you did the same thing before, and you do it again, but this time you die while doing it.
Exactly.
I actually find myself saying that quite a bit whenever I'm playing the remake, where I'm just like, "But I just did it like yesterday. Why is it any different now?"
See, I just think this is shitty fucking design. This is shitty fucking design. I don't care what anyone says.
That's very good.
What the fuck? It's so fucking dumb, bro. That's why I don't fucking like this level. Because it has a bunch of shitty moments where I'm thinking the game just doesn't realize. See, the short hop doesn't fucking work. Because by the time I'm doing it, it's already too fucking late. At least in my experience.
And that usual curse of I did it before at the same exact spot and I didn't die, but this one I did.
Now this isn't a big deal. See, that didn't take me nearly as long. This level took me like 15 minutes originally. But I wanted to just show you because I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like,
unfortunately, I think it's just, and I hate using this answer, but I think it's just trial by error.
Fucking dumb is what it is. It's fucking stupid. Just stupid fucking design is what it feels like to me. At least in my opinion. And that might be rude and a little disrespectful, and I can recognize that. But that's what the fuck it feels like. It feels like the design was just like, well, we don't care. And I get that this game is
we don't care.
I think this game is what, 99? What year is this game?
The original sequel?
Yeah, the original. When was the original?
1997. That's my birth year.
Yeah, 97. And I get it. This was the first game. I mean, they were just still getting their stuff together. Like, I understand it, but fuck this shit. Shit's stupid. I feel like I got punished for shit that shouldn't have been my fault. That's what it feels like. That's how this game feels to me. Like, this game is like, well, fuck you. And you're just sitting there confused, like, why the fuck? But it's okay, because we don't care about you. I don't like that fucking design. That's my issue. I just don't like that design. I think Crash in general, I just don't fuck with the design like that. But with that being said, we have now done between you, Nessa, and KG, we have now touched all your games. We've done all of them. We gotta figure out. Oh my god. Hold on. Can I? There we go. Jesus Christ. So I guess the question now turns into, for a lot of you, is what's next? Because now we have a freed up Tuesday. So here's our situation. Here's kind of the conundrum I'm in. Realistically, Thanksgiving week is thank you, Duolingo. Oh fuck, I forgot to do my Spanish today. That's why it's doing that. But thanks to But thanks. So we have Thanksgiving. I believe in what is it? 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
And as a result, I don't really want to start a new game knowing that we have Thanksgiving in 2 weeks because I'm gonna have to take a break for Thanksgiving. I also want to take a break in general, ladies and gentlemen. So, like, as a result, I know I'm taking a vacation week. I haven't decided if it's next week or the week after. But what I might do is I won't actually pick a new game until after Thanksgiving. So what next Tuesday might be is one or two things. I might double up on Valkyria Chronicles to get some progress in, or I may do, or I might do Pokemon. It depends, because I haven't finished Pokemon yet, so
Shit.
maybe. I haven't decided yet. But that's where we're at currently. What's up?
Fun fact: it's much easier to do what you're trying to do in the original. Much easier.
You talking about on that level?
Well, no. What you're doing right now when you're trying to get the box while being submerged in water, it's actually a bit more easier to do it in the original.
That's what makes me think this game isn't like it's more of the remake than it is the original. Not that the original didn't have problems, but it feels like part of this is just the fact that it's the fucking remake, which is weird because I don't know if did that count for all the Crash games in the remake or just or was it just 2?
In terms of what?
In terms of its like mechanical changes.
No. If you felt the same in the first one, if you felt the same in the second one, I don't see how the third one really. I don't see how the third one changes at that point. Although the third one, to be fair, doesn't have like. Although to be fair, the third one kind of has their own version of the bear, but except it's not you running into the camera. It's now on your backside, like basically this. So it might be easier to control.
That's definitely easier. The fuck.
Oh yeah, and it's much easier, and it's with Coco too, which is great for you.
Well, I think to me it feels weird not that considering Coco isn't playable in the first 2 games.
No, that's actually something I actually liked about the third game is that you actually get to play her. Although it's kind of just been stuck to the wave racer levels and her riding on a on her pet little tiger.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, you and Tyrone stopped after the 3rd game. He never played the 4th game.
No.
Okay, there must be a secondary path here. Or is it one of those things you have to get a gem in order for this to work?
So in this one there's like the 2 platforms that you're supposed to body slam. There's the first one that's an extension, and then the second one is a bonus level, which is normal for all levels.
I probably can't.
No,
actually, you know what? I think it's doable.
Actually, you might be able to.
Yeah, it looks like you could probably get over. Oh.
I know in the original you definitely can do it. Actually, in the original, the thing that you can do is that depending on when you slide jump from the edge of this pit before you go in here, you can actually skip this and just move on.
Yeah.
But in the remake, they took it out by slightly extending the height of the pit, so that way players have to do it.
Yeah, which I don't know what the point of that would be. It feels like you were punishing people who were just good at the game. That's what it felt like. It felt like you were just punishing players for being good at the game. I was just messing around. But essentially, what the plan will probably be moving forward is Tuesday. There actually will probably be a change in the schedule, in my streaming schedule after Thanksgiving anyway. But just expect next week is more than likely either I'm not going to stream at all next week, or I'm going to stream Valkyria Chronicles 2 days in a row. I like that Coco has the same dance. It's cute to me. Like tomorrow will be Valkyria Chronicles, depending on how far I get, because I believe in Valkyria I have to do. I think I have 4 more chapters, because I'm on chapter 14, I think, or 15. So it should be 15, 16, 17, 18. And then if I can beat those in a timely manner, I would like to beat those before Thanksgiving, but we'll see. If I give Valkyria Chronicles 3 streams tomorrow, next Tuesday, next Wednesday, theoretically I should be able to beat it in 3 more streams. Depending if my tactical skills are good. Spoiler, they're not, but we're gonna figure it out anyway. But yeah, overall that is Crash 2. 3 will eventually be touched, not for a little bit. My rule usually is not to overslam one game series for too long. It becomes a bad habit.
Yeah. I actually wasn't planning on asking you to play it right away anyways. Tyron just opted into it, so I didn't have to ask him shit. But for you, I was just going to wait at least like a year.
Yeah, so to give context, there's a handful of games I've done back to back. The only ones I can think of off the top of my head I did No More Heroes back to back, and I did Xenoblade back to back. Xenoblade, I did it where I played the remake of 1, and then I went right into 3. And then No More Heroes, I played all 3 games back to back before. No, I played the first 2 games back to back before the 3rd game came out. And I'm going to be real with you, by the time the 3rd game ended, as much as I enjoyed the 3rd game, I was burnt the fuck out, like, by the end of it all. So I'm not trying to do that again. What we're more than likely going to do is just Crash 3 will probably show back up later, and then I'll probably try to do Crash 4 as well. But I'll gap that out. I'm not.
That'd be a journey.
Well, we're not doing. It's not going. Oh, I didn't know
What?
I didn't know she had an animation where she picked up her phone. That's on me.
No, they both had their idle animations.
No. I don't see Coco's that often because I don't usually leave it. I don't leave her idle that long.
Fair enough.
Well, yeah. So the idea moving forward, unfortunately, I'm trying to extend the stream a little bit, but realistically, the game is done. I'm not about to go back and get all the gems today because it's just not a thing can be done in a timely manner, and I'm not good enough for this game to speedrun it. Nor do I like this game enough to want to speedrun. I'm gonna just be real with you. What we will do is, I think that's kind of calling it. I hate to do this on a Tuesday, have it be a short stream, but realistically, there's nothing else really to touch. I think we're kind of donezo. Richie, is there anything you need to say to the peeps?
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be doing this again in due time. Not in this current year, but within the next year or 2, we'll be back in this shit. And all I'm going to say is that it'll be better.
Yeah, I heard most people out here prefer 3 as a whole from the original trilogy.
You might actually have a better time. You might actually have a little bit of a better time with that. Although the one thing I will say, just to make sure this is clearly stated, it's still going to feel kind of heavy, just because it's consistent in the remake. So that will change. But I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and just say you'll have a better time at the beginning with like the first few warp areas, but the last few in the 3rd game is a bit is where the difficulty kind of actually steps up. Now I don't know if that's better or worse for you compared to this one, but it's kind of hard to say until you experience it. But
well, the 3rd game.
That's all I wanted to say. We'll be doing this again next year, deep into the woods. So all is good. Thanks for having me, of course.
Nah, no problem. I appreciate you being here, even though, unfortunately, of the 3 titles that were picked, yours is the shortest.
I thought Yoshi would have been short.
No,
bro.
Yoshi was
Kinda
7.
crazy.
No, Yoshi was 7 parts. Nessa's was 20.
Yoshi took a bit.
Yeah, Yoshi was
Yeah.
7 parts. I think Hollow Knight was like 20 something parts, if I remember correctly.
It went.
No, I'm lying. It was 17.
very long
It was 17. So Yoshi was 17, and then 3. So that's where we're at. Side note, Kevin, we already beat the game like 30.
Oh no, don't worry. I had the thing opened a while ago.
Yeah, fuck that last stage. Fuck that last platforming stage.
Is it the one with the jets?
No. That one's. So here's the thing. I'm not a fan of the jet levels, but the final boss is kind of forgiving, so I don't really care. My issue was the last platforming stage, but that's a whole other thing. I think some of it, the design is kind of annoying. Plus, there's a section of it I don't understand how you're supposed to get past. But I might show you at off stream. But for those in the chat who are curious, yeah, that's our situation. I appreciate KG, Nessa, and Richie for picking games that have essentially lasted since. When did we do Yoshi? Yoshi was the first one. When did we do Yoshi?
That was the summer thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was around the summertime.
So about 5 months. It's been about five or 6 months or so. So
Of quality gaming content, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, now I get to pick games for all 3 of you to play, and then I realized that
So
only
we're all gonna have to all be on those then.
well, only one
It's
of
gonna be a
y'all.
tradition. We get everybody to do one.
I mean, that's not a bad idea, realistically. That's why I took the suggestion in the first place. I think it was TSS suggestion I play Yakuza back in the day. I don't remember, but I think it was his suggestion.
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
The only person I've really gotten a suggestion from is probably maybe Polly or Tyrone. I don't think Tyrone suggested anything. But that's a whole other thing. But with that being stated, KG has shown up just in time for me to end the stream because realistically there's nothing else to do. But tomorrow will be Valkyria Chronicles. Friday is our BS stream, and then Saturday will be Trails of the Sky Chapter 1. And then I will probably take a break, probably Thanksgiving week. So next week will be like my last like full stream week, and then Thanksgiving week I'm just chilling. So it's weird to say that because it's weird because we're almost in the middle of November already. Like by the end of this week, we'll be halfway through November. And in my mind, that's incredibly jarring. Cause like, damn, where did the fucking time go? But
Just
yeah,
came back from vacation, bro. We're halfway into this month, man.
exactly. Also, happy Veterans Day. If we got any veterans,
For our veterans.
thank you for right. If we have any veterans, thank you for your service. With that being said, that we're gonna get out of here. So life is indeed a game. Play to win. I will see you all guys tomorrow with more Valkyria Chronicles. And yeah. Bye bye. Say bye, y'all.
Okay.
Whee!
Oh, okay.
That's so jarring, actually. I knew the stream was gonna be short.